I'm going to unbox and review the Segway E3 Pro. This is a budget scooter from Segway. They usually make pretty nice premium products, so we're going to see how well this one does. It comes with the manuals, comes with the screws and Allen wrench, and the charger, which is 100 to 240 volts. Output is 70 watts. That's a plug right there, and it does come with the USA plug for the US. To fold the scooter, you put the kickstand up, make sure there's nothing on the bottom because the scooter deck is about to drop. Push this thing up, and with your foot, you give it a nice push, and then you open this part up right here, and this connects to the fender. And as far as weight-wise, it is more on the portable side, so it's not too heavy to lift. I mean, relatively speaking, I should say that. Relatively speaking, compared to most other scooters. Okay, so, and then to basically unfold it, you push this thing back in, and I like to just kind of go quickly and then you're done. You can also do it slowly as well, but I do like to just kind of do it quickly, and then there it is. For the controls, we have our front drum brakes, pretty snappy for a drum brake. We have our bell. We have our signal indicators right here, so I'll turn on the scooter by holding the power button for a couple seconds. Turns on, so I could nice and bright for the signal indicators. And then if I tap this once, it'll turn on the lights. So the Segway has a good amount of light. It's actually very bright. So I have a lot of headlight in the front. The blinkers are super bright. You have the very nice ambient RGB on the bottom, and the brakes that flash are very bright as well. So very bright scooter overall. We have good amount of light in the front. Signal indicators nice and bright. Brakes are nice and bright. If I tap it again, it'll turn off the lights. If I double tap, it'll switch between the modes, so from eco to standard to sport and then to walk. And then the same pattern basically repeats. And then this is the throttle, and as of now there is no zero start, so you do need to kickstart the scooter for it to go. This is what the app looks like. So if you have other Segway scooters, they'll show up here, so you can select the one you're using. And then this is what it looks like, and then you can enable guard mode if you wanted to, and then you can unlock it from your phone as well. You can look at the dashboard, which just gives you some more of a technical information. And then for settings, there's not a whole lot of settings for the Segway scooter compared to some of the other ones. And so you have flash when braking. Ambient light is the light underneath, so you can control some of that stuff. And then start speed, so there is no zero start, at least as of now. So 1.8, 2.4, 3 miles an hour to kickstart. Energy recovery is the regen brake, so I have that on standard. You can enable cruise control if you wanted to, imperial or metric system, and then the locking function if you want to set a code lock, or you could just do it from the app. And then you have the traction control system, and that's pretty much it. We have the rear taillight right here. We have 10-inch pneumatic tires. We have the folding mechanism, which goes right here, attaches to the rear fender. We have the suspension. That's the deck right there, obviously. We have the kickstand, and then we have our charging port right here. For the folding mechanism, this part is nice and greased up, and this is the folding mechanism. And then we have a reflector right here, the front suspension, and then we have the light right there. And we have, for grocery bags, this is useful, maximum 2 kilograms, and this is for the folding mechanism that attaches to the rear fender. About to start this lengthy uphill. We're gonna see how well this thing does. I'm hoping it takes me up there. I think it will. Let's see if I'm gonna need to zigzag or not. But this is the one where the budget scooters do tend to suffer going up this hill. So far so good. It is slowing down though, which is to be expected. 14 miles an hour. 12. I'm feeling the slowdown, but so far we're still going straight. 10 miles an hour. All right, I think it's gonna take me up. I do feel it struggling though. If I start doing some zigzag, I think that would help it. But at this rate, we're gonna go up the hill. 9 miles an hour. I mean, this is a decently difficult hill to go up, and I am around 200 pounds, which is around 92 kilograms. So it's not the easiest hill. You know, if you're lighter than me, it should fare better. If it's a smaller hill, things of that nature. But the good thing is this thing actually did take me up here. I'm genuinely happy with their scooters, and I've purchased most of them. Not this one though. Segway actually reached out. They sent me this one to test out. So that's what I'm doing. But I have purchased many Segway scooters, including the most recent GT3 Pro. And that scooter is amazing. All right, got to 24. Yep, brakes are good. Very linear. So another brake test. Yeah. Very good brakes. Very linear brakes. You know, these are not hydraulic disc brakes or anything like that, but one advantage with drum brakes, and I mean these are actually really good for being drum brakes, is that they're pretty low maintenance. All right, let's do an acceleration test. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, did okay on the grass. Let's drop it. Oh, super soft drop. Super soft drop. Has no issues going to 20 miles an hour. It feels pretty stable, very stable actually, and it feels pretty soft as well. So the suspension is definitely helping. Dropping it off the curb was actually surprisingly softer than I was expecting it to be. Let's see how well it does on the downhill. This is kind of like a super downhill. So at 21 miles an hour. $22 miles an hour. 23 miles an hour. Still stable. All right, now I'm gonna let go of the throttle and we're gonna see what the regen brakes do. Letting go. Regen brakes are kicking in. 14. So it's even slowing down even on a downhill. And we'll bring it to a complete stop. There it is. Some bumps to test out more of the ride quality, because the ride quality is legit on this thing. It feels nice and soft and firm at the same time. But there is that softness to it because of the suspension and the pneumatic tires. It feels great. It genuinely feels great. And going over the bumps even at 20 miles an hour is fine for me. So very stable. If you guys want me to do a full range test on this thing, let me know in the comment sections below. And if I get enough requests, then I'll consider doing it. The only improvement I would suggest on the scooter is, you can already tell I placed my foot here a couple times. If this was just maybe an inch or two longer, maybe if this part was like here, an inch or two longer, it would be phenomenal. But aside from that, this thing's legit. It's a very good scooter. Very good scooter. Has ample power for the budget category. Goes up even the pretty difficult hills. I mean, not the super crazy ones, but even goes up the difficult hills. And it feels premium. It looks nice. The look of it is it's just a gorgeous looking scooter. I mean, it's fantastic. I think Segway hit it out of the park with this one. Aside from the deck just being a little bit longer, I mean, that would be my only suggestion. Other than that, feels amazing. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.